Howdy folks, Greyhawk 4x4 coming at you again, your resident vintage gamer, and it is time for a very special video. It is time for the special edition Stranger Things Loot Crate. Let's roll. Okay, so I have said before I am a big fan of the show Stranger Things. This crate from Loot Crate was announced probably, 6 months ago, and I pre-ordered it. Of course, now, unfortunately, it is sold out, so if you haven't already ordered one, I'm sorry, but it's sold out. And the reason I did that is because they do these special crates from time to time, based upon a specific franchise. They did one for Fallout, after Fallout 4, and I missed out on that one, because by the time I heard about it, it was sold out. And that one really bummed me out, because I would have liked to have had that crate. So then I started just routinely checking Loot Crate's website all the time, just to see if they were announcing, new special edition ones. And I saw this one, and so I pre-ordered it right away. I think everybody I know loves the show, so, I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that don't, but majority of people I talk to, everybody enjoys the show. And the connection with Dungeons & Dragons, the obvious connection if you've seen the show, there's an obvious connection to Dungeons & Dragons. And, of course, me being the vintage gamer and a lover of vintage Dungeons & Dragons stuff, I thought, well, there's a possibility that there will be a Dungeons & Dragons themed item in this box. That was one of the main reasons I got it. So, without further ado, let's unbox this sucker. Alright. Now, as you can see, the special edition ones, these are much larger than their regular crate that you order. The regular crate, is like 20 bucks a month. The special edition, this one was $70. So I'm assuming there's going to be some decent stuff in here. Alrighty. So let's start off with the t-shirt. Oh, it's actually long sleeve too. Let's see here. Friends Don't Lie. 1984. That is a badass shirt, and it is long sleeve. And on the back it does say, have the Stranger Things logo on the back. So, yeah, that's excellent, because you don't usually get long sleeves in the regular Loot Crate. And it's wintertime. Perfect for long sleeve shit. So, that is awesome. Let's see here. So here we have the next item is some type of a, this is from the Creation Crib, it looks like, and it is some type of a figure, I'm guessing. There's tape on here, so and this says it is obviously Eleven and Mike, and that's exactly what it is. And they are on his bike. I'll just take it out of there. Ooh, that feels almost like porcelain, but I know it's not. But so there you have Eleven and Mike on his bike. Let's see how well it'll stand up just fine. So that's going to probably stay right on my desk, I think. Let's see here. Actually, it doesn't stand too great. It wants to teeter over. So I'm a little bit disappointed with that. Because, yeah, if you're not careful, I mean, it'll literally just tip over. So I'm a little disappointed with that, because you can't really, if it is porcelain, I wouldn't want that to fall over. It'll probably break. So what I'll end up having to do is I'll end up making a base. Just some, styrene, plastic stuff or whatever. I'll just make a base for it so that I don't have to worry about it falling over. Alright. Moving on. let's see here. Oh my gosh. So, this is obviously Barb. And if you haven't seen the show, tune out now. Change to watch another video, mute it, whatever, because spoiler coming up. So, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is obviously Barb, and that's very sad, because we all know what happened to her. So, and we think we know what her final, that what her current disposition is. That my guess is from season 2 that it was pretty much confirmed that she is definitely gone for good. But anyway, so there's a like a Barb plushie, and okay, so this is 11 versus Demogorgon, and if this is what I think it is, I'm going to be kind of ticked, because I believe we already have one of these. If you get the regular Loot Crate, I believe we already have this, and I've got it over on my bookshelf. So that's kind of a duplication. No, this one's a little different. Okay, it's basically the same thing, but it is in the that's kind of cool, actually, because the one that they, and I'll go get it here in a second, because the other one, you have the Demogorgon here, what they call the Demogorgon in the first season, and then you have 11, and so it's actually very cool now that I think about it. Let me go jump over here and get this other one. Okay, so I went and got the one off my bookshelf back there. This was from the regular crate that was like last month's, I think. And it was, 11 and the Demogorgon, and she is turning around and waving goodbye to the group because she's going to sacrifice herself to the Demogorgon to save them, and she's crying and everything. And now, with this one, it's in the upside down, obviously, and there's the Demogorgon. But this time, 11 is not crying. She's pissed. And she's saying goodbye. I'm guessing this one you face it towards the Demogorgon, because she's getting ready to screw up the Demogorgon. Anyway, that's kind of cool, because now I'll put this one together, and I'll put it with the other one, and I'll have it side before and after, in the regular world, and then also in the upside down. So, yes, if it had been an actual duplicate of the one from the regular crate, that would have been disappointing. But the way they did this is fantastic. So now, we have both. Okay, what is this? Let's see here. So this, I have no idea what it is, but it's a little, it's meant to be a simulated wooden box, obviously. And inside, well, we've got socks. And these basically say Stranger Things on them. And Netflix, so we're, and these are thick. I mean, these are winter socks, which is, again, perfect, because it is now winter, and in Utah, it gets pretty freaking cold here. So, that's one pair. And then, okay, my new favorite socks, right here. I am sure I will wear these out, because it says, morning is for coffee and contemplation. And that is my favorite quote from the first season, from the police chief. So, there you go, I'll do it like that. Mornings are for coffee and contemplation. So those are my new favorite socks right there. They'll be worn out before the winter's over. Let's see here. There is a Hawkins High School composition journal. That's kind of cute. On I'm not going to open it. I'm sure there's nothing written in it. I'm sure it's just a regular journal. This actually might get used as a journal for D&D, for my D&D campaign. That might actually work out just fine. Let's see here. Okay, this is a pack of cards, and this pack, it says photo cards, but this is reminiscent of the old baseball card packs that we used to get in the 70s and 80s. The paper is even the same type of paper, and very flimsy, obviously, and it even opens the same way as the old baseball cards. I don't even want to open these, because it's just so it's so cool that they recreated the packaging of how the old baseball cards used to be. And it says scenes from seasons 1 and 2 on there. There's 11 photo cards and 2 stickers. And in the old baseball cards, you used to get either bubble gum, a stick of bubble gum, or later on, then they started putting stickers and stuff in them. But I'm going to go ahead and open it. Yeah, and it's just like opening the old baseball cards. And there's going to be no way to do this without really screwing up the packaging. So, oh, this is awesome. So, this is what they look like. There's one. Let's see if we can get this to focus, please. There we go. Late Night Hideout. And then on the back, of course, it gives you... I mean, these are all done in the old baseball card style. It gives you little nuggets there. And then there's Hooper's Got a Hunch. And, you know, you get the idea. There are all different ones in here. There's Dustin and all the kids, of course. And they've got, what is this? Oh, they've got the old, so they also did the puzzle cards. So you have to collect a certain number of these to fill out a whole puzzle. They actually go together and they fill out a whole scene or whatever. And there's actually 2 of them. So there's this scene right here that you're trying to fill out, and there is this one here. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, you got the cards, and then we have some pins or buttons, a set of them. You've got Hopper and Max, of course, Max is from season 2, and then you've got just the regular Stranger Things logo and the AV Club here. So you got those. And then you have this is like a print from season 2 of what they were calling the Mind Flayer. And then on the back, it kind of tells you about all the items in your box there, in your crate. It tells you about each of them. So, that's it. And the only thing I'm disappointed about is, yes, there is no Dungeons and Dragons item in here, which is blowing my mind. I thought for sure there would be, you know, a retro reprint of one of the modules that they showed in the in season 1, or the rule book or something. I thought they'd have maybe even a smaller reprint or something like that of it for nostalgia reasons. I thought for sure there would be a D&D reference of some type in this crate, but of course I am wrong. Let's see here. There's a coupon thing in here for 10% off. And then you can convert the box into basically the upside down, which I will do. That's pretty cool. I'll convert the box. So now let's talk about real quick the value, whether or not I think I got $70 worth of value here. I don't know. The long sleeve shirt's pretty cool. That I would probably pay $25-$30 for a shirt like that. So let's say $30 there. The the new version, the matching set of this, which of course is exclusive to this box, allows you to have the before and after of the scene with the Demogorgon with 11. So that's pretty cool. I'd say that's worth, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks. So, you know, we're talking 30, 40. This I'm a little disappointed in because it doesn't really stand up. I mean, it will instantly fall over, so I'm going to have to fix that myself. But that's probably worth 10 bucks, you know. The socks, another 10 bucks, you know, $5 a pair maybe, and they're good quality. So, yeah. And then of course the plushie of Barb, which I think is pretty fantastic because Barb doesn't get enough credit, you know. I even like this little print here. That's pretty cool. That'd be cool. I'll probably hang that up on the What's Small enough where I can hang it up. And of course we got the composition book. So yes, after going through it again here, yeah, there's $70 worth of stuff here for sure. And again, my only critique would be, and it could be that Wizards of the Coast wouldn't give them the license, or it was too expensive to put a D&D item in here. That's possible. They've done it before. There has been a D&D item in a loot crate before. I have a D&D shirt when they did. I think it was the Adventure Crate, and it has the D&D logo on it in red. So they have done a licensed item before from Dungeons & Dragons, and I'm really surprised and a little bit disappointed that they didn't do it for this crate here. But anyway, that's it, guys. That is the special edition Stranger Things loot crate. And let me know what you think down below. If you like the video, click like, whatever, and we'll catch you on the flip side.